So today is the 24th. I knew this. I don't know why I looked, because it's my son's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Papa Joe. Happy birthday to you. That's not his real name, of course. That's his online name. So I sang it the other way, too. Alright, so this is, what does the Vixen say? Okay, sometimes it's interesting ethical questions. Sometimes it's questions about me. Sometimes it's just weird, bizarre stuff. And because it's Bobby Joe's birthday, we're going to do one of his weird, bizarre stuff. Really, it's kind of a would you rather questions. He loves would you rather. I mean, that's one of his favorite games. Whenever we go out driving, we play would you rather. So his would you rather this time is, it's not like would you rather, but if you could give up one sensory thing to enhance two of your other sensories or senses, what would it be? Okay, so let's see. For me, I don't want to give up any of my sensory, because that's my artist part. The touch, taste, smell, sight, hearing, those all are very connected to art. I would rather give up my legs, maybe, the ability to walk, maybe, to enhance those. But that's not the question, so we're not going to do that question. We're going to puzzle out the question, because it's not an easy question to me. I mean, would you want to give up your sense of feel to enhance your taste and enhance your, sight? Would you want to give up your taste to enhance your touch? I mean, why would you want to enhance any of them? What would be the purpose? I mean, if you were blind, I guess you don't want to enhance your eyes, right? Your vision. And if you were, like, I have burning mouth syndrome, so taste gets all messed up. So you might want to, or if you had cancer, I had a friend who had cancer of the tongue, and down in here, the glands. So his tongue, parts of his tongue were removed, and he couldn't taste food anymore, which caused a certain amount of depressed state. I know other people who are handicapped that haven't, who also have problems with their senses, their sense of smell and their taste, and they can't taste, so they might want to give up something. I don't know. So I had to think about this. First of all, which are the senses I use the most? I use touch, because touch, first of all, isn't just how something feels. It's also your ability to handle things. So if you don't have a good sense of touch, you break eggs, which is, when they're teaching robot hands how to do things, they can't register the touch, so they can't pressurize it the right way. I think it would be hard to have limited touch sexually, so that could be a problem. Though if you're like me and you don't have much sex, I guess it wouldn't be as big of a problem. I need my sense of touch because it helps soothe me when I'm overly stressed. And so certain materials tend to help soothe me when I'm overly stressed. That's what I just said. I don't know how. Like silk, satin, really soft, fluffy blankets, roses. I like the way roses feel. Go out and pick a rose and feel a rose. It's very kind of a soft, velvety. I like things that are bumpy, too. So when we think about all these different things, you have to think about whether that's important to you. Because it's not just the touch that you get, it's touch you receive. Also is part of your touch sensory. Let's see, hearing, that's music for me, and talking to people, though I do know sign language, so I could talk to, to people, if I needed to. Yeah, I'd have to practice it to get it all back, because I don't know all my words. It's weird how some words stick in your brain and other words don't stick in your brain very well. But I wouldn't be able to hear music And sometimes, or voices, and sometimes those are what really gear my my art as well. Okay, of course, visual, to play video games, to do art. I'm not saying you can't do art blind. It's just different type of art. Your voice isn't really a sensory thing, so I might give up my voice. I don't think so, but I might give up my voice. That would be interesting for a streaming purpose, giving up your voice so you could enhance to others. All right, so I have to determine which is the least important first for me. I am going to guess that the least important for me would be, it's really hard. Think about this. It's really hard. What would be the least important? I guess hearing would be the least important for me. Or no, taste. I think taste would be, I'm already at a point where taste is kind of, I think taste would be the one. Okay, so I would give up my sense of taste. As limited as it is, which is already started just thinking about it, be like, because it's bad with burning mouth. I get to that point sometimes. So I would give up my sense of taste, and then which two would I enhance? My visual. I'd enhance my visual. I'd like to see without glasses would be great. I know I don't wear them because I can't afford them at this point in time. But it would be awesome to see in finer detail further away. I'm close, and close up is starting to go too, but I got little reading glasses for that. So when I draw, sometimes I have to wear my reading glasses so I could see. And then I think hearing. I think it would boost my hearing, like superhuman hearing. That would be awesome, because sometimes I hear things that I'm not sure are there, and then you could, but that's because as you get older, maybe I would want my, I don't know how your sense of touch could be enhanced to be, I think it would be more problemsome, personally. I think if your sense of touch was enhanced, I mean, with fibromyalgia, I have issues with my sense of touch already, because my body always feels like it's bruised. Like if you push on me right here, like right there, that one's real sore. Spot right there. It feels like somebody hit me really hard, or I ran into something. My hands tend to hurt. My back area, my legs. There's parts of my legs when you touch them, it feels like somebody has pushed me down the stairs or something. So I think that I don't need to embrace my senses that way. Now there's a sense that we're not talking about, which is your spatial sense, like how you know where you are in the universe based on where everything else is at. That, I don't know that I need that enhanced either, but I wouldn't want to lose it, because I've seen what happens when you lose your spatial sense. That's that person that bumps into you all the time, no matter where you're walking. Like they have to have this huge area to walk, but yet, and you can't get close to them in that huge area because they can't sense that you're far or near to them. You tend to run into objects a lot. You tend to fall over a lot. I've had that as a kid. My spatial sense was very, I had a problem with how close or how far away I was to something, and I would fall over things all the time. So, that was a weird sound. So you guys think about, did you hear that sound? Maybe it's just me. So that would be a thing. I think in the sense of touch, though, maybe if I lost the sense of touch, I wouldn't feel so much pain. But then I wouldn't be able to do some hands-on drawing stuff, and I might not have pressurized really well. And pressurized, I think, bounces between touch and sensory. So, that being said, I would give up my sense of taste, which would probably eventually drive me mad, but then I wouldn't eat as much, so that might be a plus. I don't know. I don't know, because I haven't completely lost my sense of taste, and the burning mouth makes me want to eat sweet things. Marshmallows are really good for that. I can't really taste them well, but once I put them in my mouth, it helps with that whole burning inside my mouth, and it hurts bad. Again, that would be a sense of touch, though. So I could probably, if I got rid of my sense of touch, I'm sorry. I'm just not. See, spatial. I don't know how far my nose is from my hands. All right. So for me, it's between touch and taste, man. Touch and taste. Because taste is really, what do you use taste for? Besides, you might use it in sexual contents. That aside. So, because I'm not engaging in sexuality things at the moment, so we'll put that over there. So taste and touch. Both of them also very sensual, very sexual. So I could get rid of either one of those in exchange for being able to see better in the world and to hear better in the world. I don't need to smell better in the world. I mean, I could smell better. But I already have a pretty heightened sense of smell. And I get very overwhelmed by perfume and other senses that no one else can seem to smell. So, and you can't really get rid of your sense of smell, because then it'd be the same as getting rid of your sense of taste in a way, because that would be, they're connected. So I guess I could get rid of either the sense of smell, the sense of taste, sense of touch, to heighten my spatial sense, so I could draw better if I had a better spatial sense, my hearing, and then my sight. So that's the answer. Those are the three I could get rid of to gain. But of the two, which two would I want when I want to enhance spatial or enhance spatial? Oh, it's my phone. Spatial or I lost the train of thought now. Okay, so I'm gonna go with hearing and sight and lose smell and taste. That way I still get to keep my touch. So that's my answer for that. He asked me that a while back. I couldn't think of it, so I had to really muddle through like I just did. So that's a short one. I love getting would you rather questions, so I can do those. Be sure to check my Discord. The link is in the description. It's also in my about page. You should also check out the Geknip Gang. I say this a lot. You should. And then I'm also there, so you can do that. But you can always leave a comment in the video as questions of would you rather questions. I still need more questions. I pretty much have some. I have some that I can move around. I come up with would you rather questions as well that other people have asked me. And I like bizarre questions. They make you think. Even if they don't seem to have any sense in reality, they really make you think about what would you do. I like logic questions. I've heard a lot of them, so you can always ask me logic questions. All right, so the end part of this, what does the Vixen say, is going to be a real short video channel check-in. So I'm changing up the schedule. I've been feeling very depressed, and I have a hard time with my pain, and I really got some things I need to get done this summer. One of the things is my son wants to start on Sundays doing a stream called Level Down, which is us attempting to play games that we don't like. Which is always hard to play games you don't like. He picks a game, I play it, we talk about it. He picks a game while I'm playing it. I pick a game for him and we talk about it. Some of them, it'll be not Let's Plays, they'll be just pieces and parts of them, like I always do. I'm not a big Let's Play kind of person. Just because I'm not very good at playing, so why would you want to follow me around? I'm also trying to, as soon as I get the OBS pretty much set, I'm going to be streaming more regularly, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday morning, no streams on Friday, and one on Saturday. Because Saturdays, there's not as many streams, I've noticed. But not, also, people are out doing stuff, which is a plus and a negative. But in the winter, I get more people on Saturdays. I want to put in two morning ones because I got a lot of people in the UK, Europe, and stuff that would like to be able to come. They said to me they'd like to be able to see more of my streams, but the issue is the time frame. So I thought doing some morning ones will come about. It'll still be evening time for them, but it won't be, you know, really late. I'd like, if I was a night person, which I am, but I could do it like at midnight, but then I'd have no moderators. Anyhow, so, anyhow, so that's what's going on. So there's a work process going on. I like to get more free time video game playing in. So I'm going to be, I'm trying to mix it up. It's like I'm going to stream, and then I might play later in the evening. If you want to play with me, you need to let me know what your time frame is and pick the game. Also, I'm going to be, I say this all the time, but I'm really centering on doing more art stuff. I need to get the animation done for Reaper. I'm almost done. I know I say that, but I really am almost done. I need to get that done so I can move on to, I'm making one called Blackness, which is about my depression and about depression in general from the standpoint of a child to an adult. I want to talk about, I have one, a little animation for Shardvixen, where she comes from. So I have all these plans, and I've got storyboards, and I got art stuff, so I need to get back into that. I need to do the crafting. I need to get more organized. I've become disorganized in the last 6 months, and it's making me feel, what, on top of all my other stuff. I've been waiting for there to be some kind of way to maintain my fibromyalgia. It's not going to happen. I've tried everything. I can take pain medication when it's really bad, but then it mucks everything else up. So I'm going to be learning to live with the fibromyalgia and trying to stay on focus so I don't go crazy, because I will go batshit crazy, which is a weird statement to me, but I will. I will just lay in my bed and cry, and that's not profitable for me or my mental health. All right, if you made it this far, awesome. If you didn't, who cares? It was a really weird rambling kind. Sometimes, even when I think about these questions all the time, getting it out there and talking about it is one of those things. And that's it. So I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace. Goodbye.